Hello and congratulations on being close to the close of week one. Week one where we have talked about the job cost system. So there's going to be two systems we will look into when we look into manufacturing type companies. The first is this one, the job cost system, usually used when we have inventory that it's going to be different in nature or substantially priced in nature. In that case, we will track the inventory by particular job. The other one being process cost systems, which we will talk about next time. If you haven't done so already, make sure that we have everything done from the discussion forums on downward. Remember that the quizzes are not something that can generally be made up unless there's an unusual circumstance, so try to do those by the end of the week for sure. They are multiple choice, so even if you're not ready for them, you want to pick up as many points as possible on them. The assignments, we can generally have some more leeway for late work, so you can lose points on the late work, but we have more leeway at least to get that late work in and pick up some points. So if you're running into a time constraint, make sure to get those quizzes in, pick up those points, and then go back to the homework and assignment and pick those up at a later time if you have to do so in that format. Remember that most of the stuff is in Connect, but not everything is, because we have this one problem down here, which is a Moodle Runes problem. So if you haven't picked up the Moodle Rune problem, if you're looking at everything within Connect, make sure to pick up the Moodle Rune problem and get that turned in as well. Everything else up here will be in McGraw-Hill's Connect, except for the discussion forum. And remember, the discussion forum is worth 21% of the grade. You want to get full credit on the 21% of the grade, 100% of the 21%, because you have the most control over that. Remember that I will grade everything by Tuesday following the close of the class. Probably everything should be updated by Monday. Therefore, on Tuesday, you want to go in there and just check that your grades are in there, updated, and look the way you believe they should look. If they do not look the way you should look, let me know. And if there are any zeros or anything like that, you want to go in there and pick those zeros up at that time and see if you can pick up the late work at that time. Next week, we will be moving on from Chapter 19 in Job Cost to the next one, which of course is the much anticipated Process Cost System. So the Process Cost System is going to have some of the same related activities in that we're going to have to track the inventory through the process from direct materials to work in process to the finished goods. But now we're going to do it by process because the thing's going to have a process to it, and therefore we're going to be making things that are generally much the same. And with a process cost system, it's actually possible to have like two work in process accounts and be tracking it through in that format in terms of the work in process as we go in that case. So that'll be that, and so that'll be great. And so congratulations on being close to the close of week one.